firebomb raid during World War II.
Man, Miyazaki just can't let go, can he? Well, bringing that shit up constantly. We get it. What do you want from me? I'm sorry. Like, what am I supposed to do about it, Miyazaki? I wasn't f***ing there. FDR didn't ask me how I felt about it. Let it go.
Let it go, Miyazaki. Come on.
Now, Jesse.
Arr, yar.
Hey, I'm sorry. Are you doing a pirate thing?
Aye, Wiki. It be me. Thomas Wake from the film The Lighthouse. I'm gonna do this the entire episode, laddie.
All right. So, you want to introduce Sora?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's the same instrument, but that's fine because we never get maximum voltage anyway. It won't matter. Upgrade her.
So much naval, if you know what I mean.
Do we upgrade anyone, or do we keep them at 8?
I want the pirate back.
No.
Why?
He's not good. We don't need him.
All right, fine. Can I, Dan, please, can I have, like, some roles with the tickets? I want to get some girls that, like, can we please just get some new girls? Like, maybe, like, that's what we're missing. We need to, like, spice it up with some new. I'm not saying that we'll take Miko out, but...
Here's the thing why we can't do that yet, Jesse.
Okay.
Because of the way scouting works. If we do this one 11 more times, we get, like, the guaranteed UR ticket.
What's the UR ticket?
Where you can just pick any UR you want for free.
Yeah, but you don't... Who else do we need? We don't need anybody else.
My point is, we have to do that. We have to roll this one 11 more times. And then we have freedom.
Fine.
This, like, the sadness in your voice.
Like, we don't get that many tickets anymore. We only have 6. Like, I feel like we've only had, like, a couple for, like...
Yeah, you get tickets not super frequently.
I think we're ready to do the New Year one.
Jesse, you say that we haven't upgraded anything. Nothing has changed since then.
But we're so powerful.
But, oh, Jesse, I know you're saying that, but again, nothing has changed. We haven't done anything since we last lost it. We haven't gotten any more powerful.
We've grown as people. Like, we've become more powerful.
We haven't.
It's all about the heart of the cards thing. Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to ask you for the nostalgia one. All right, cool.
God.
That's already settled.
I'm glad you're thinking about this ahead of time, but it makes me nervous.
So I did say that I would talk a little bit about Miyazaki's new movie. Did you see it yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Should
wow.
I?
Yes. It's probably top 5 for me.
Well,
Not
that's not that
though.
Impressive. Top 5 is not impressive for one person.
Yep. But it's worth watching. Like, I'll tell you something you might not know about it.
It's top 5 for you, and I don't even think you've seen all of his movies.
The only ones I have not seen is Porco Rosso and The Cat. I have not seen The Cat. Actually, I haven't seen Earthsea either.
I feel like I'm the only one who's seen Porco Rosso.
Yeah. You said it was pretty good.
It's okay. I mean, it's not one of his better ones, but it's good among, like, the average of all, like, anime movies. It's definitely pretty good.
Oh, yes. Boost the troops. Make them more powerful. So, but this is something you might not know about, because I didn't even learn about this till I was in the theater already buying the ticket. It's PG-13, Dan.
Oh,
he got a little
intense.
wild with this one. Yeah, he got a little wild with this one.
I mean, he's got some other wild ones.
PG-13, though? Or do you think it, like, you know how, like, we have been emphasized by, like, the media to, like,
I don't
PG
know.
is, like...
I don't know what it was rated initially, but if it came out today, Princess Mononoke would at least be PG-13.
I agree. Yeah, you're
right. The man gets
right.
his fucking head blown off.
Yeah, that guy's arm comes off. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah, that's a wild one for sure. This one, I'm going to do like minor spoilers.
Okay.
I will tell you that I was extremely high while watching it, and for the first time in a very long time. Like, I have not gotten high in years and years and years. And so I took a huge hit off like a.
I feel like that's what you say
pen.
every time like a story involves you being high. It was the first time in forever.
Well, I don't get high.
Something doesn't add up here though, because I feel like it's always. You've said that to me more than once in the past few years.
I have a medical card, but I usually only use the CBD. I don't get stuff with high THC content. So I hit the CBD fairly often. But the weed, like, I don't usually do the weed.
He doesn't do the weed, officer.
Like one whole weed. I did like one whole weed in the parking lot. And as soon, like, everything was fine. I bought the ticket. Everything was cool. Went to the bathroom. As soon as I sit down and the previews are going on, I'm starting to think to myself, man, I'm really high. Like, I'm way too high right now. Like, and it was like a preview about like a Japanese, like, hardworking blue collar. Like, these were Japanese previews because I was watching it in Japanese. So like they weren't traditional like previews. Like, it was like a Japanese man, and like he like gets to go see his daughter for the first time in forever. And it was like, oh my god, like this is fucking like, what is this? Like, I did not sign up for this. And then the movie, I thought it was gonna. I didn't watch any previews for this, so I didn't know what to expect. The movie, a lot of the beginning, at least the first like hour, is about this sad kid and how his mom burned in a fucking firebomb raid during World War II.
Man, Miyazaki like, just can't let go, can he? Motherfucking bringing that shit up constantly. We get it. What do you want from me? I'm sorry. Like, what am I supposed to do about it, Miyazaki? I wasn't fucking there. FDR didn't ask me how I felt about it. Let it go.
Let it go, Miyazaki. Come on.
Fuck me. We made one movie about Pearl Harbor and then we moved on.
Yeah, and then we made another movie to like show it from the Japanese point of view. He was even like, oh man, like, you think we had it rough. The Japanese also had it rough. Like, we showed both sides of the story. You know?
Fucking Miyazaki. Man holds a grudge like no one's business.
Just let it go like China. You see how China's moved on? Like, just use China as an example.
Like, this, obviously this, I'm not being super serious, but part of it is true that I didn't know that, Jesse, but it doesn't surprise me at all. Because Miyazaki can't make a point without bringing up, like, oh, by the way, you remember when Tokyo got firebombed and everything was terrible because of the Americans?
Yeah. It's not, but the movie isn't super, like, they never once, like, talk about, like, the Americans or anything like that. It's more like, look at this, like, war machine that Japan created. Like, like, war is always bad.
Yeah, he's very anti-war. He's very anti-war.
You can always expect that. Yeah, like, even the Japanese military is portrayed like, you know, like,
except in the Wind
Rises, a machine. That was a weird one, yeah. I mean, he just wanted to make planes. He didn't. He didn't want to know what the planes did. He just wanted to make them.
He did. He made them.
Don't ask, don't tell. Don't ask or tell about the planes. But anyway, so the movie's very serious. Not very, like, I was expecting like fantasy world, some weird shit. None of that. And then the boy and the heron. The heron takes up the other part of the title card. Have you seen a preview for this, Dan? Because I don't.
No, I know nothing about it other than the name.
What do you think the heron's deal is? Like, just like based off seeing other Miyazaki movies, like, what would you say, like, maybe like the heron is like? Like, what would you say, like, how's the heron act? Like, what's his whole skis? Like, what's the heron?
I feel like the heron, Miyazaki also loves like anti-pollution kind of stuff, so maybe the heron is like the nature.
Oh, okay.
Nature side of it.
Yeah. But like, is the heron like his friend? Like, is the heron like a cool dude?
I would say no, because like nature needs to fight back.
Okay. So I was expecting like a fairy tale, like the heron, like the boy and the heron, like the heron's like this like important figure that like teaches him a lesson or something, like a magical, like beautiful, majestic creature. This fucking heron, Dan. I don't think they showed this in the preview. So, like I said, spoiler, minor spoiler. I'm not gonna dive into the plot at all. This heron is a fucking. You start to see it bit by bit. You see a heron, then the heron starts acting weird. Then the heron has human teeth in his mouth, like, and has like a talking mouth. And then you see a fucking little goblin man who lives inside the heron and climbs out of his mouth and uses the heron's body to like. It's fucking.
Oh man, now Jesse, I tried to use Sora that time, but I should have just used Miko to win.
I know. This heron was scary as fuck. And I'm sitting there and I was way too high. And I was like, oh my god, like this heron is like, this heron's going to kill me. Like I'm gonna die of a heart attack in this theater and this heron's gonna be like behind me when it happens. There's like a whole bit where the heron like lures the boy to the water and there's like a bunch of toads. Like just imagine a mountain of toads crawling all over this boy. And then all the fish poke their little heads up out of the water and they're all chanting like, come to us, come to us, come to us.
Oh, I'm sitting there like a bad idea.
I was trying not to freak out. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking scream. Like this is so scary. It was too much. But yeah, it's pretty good. It was good.
Well,
solid like 4.5 out of 7.
Okay, 4.5 out of 7 makes the Miyazaki top 5.
But like Spirited Away is like obviously a 7 out of 7, and so is Princess Mononoke.
Yeah.
I'm not a big shill for Howl's Moving Castle, so it's probably like a 5 for me. Maybe a 6.
Yeah. I don't even like Spirited Away that much.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty mainstream. But I think that was the first one I ever saw. That one kind of.
But of course, everyone's got to watch Porco Rosso, your favorite pig man flying a plane.
How is Miyazaki still alive? Like, I swear, I watched a movie like I'm not even joking, like 15 years ago, where Miyazaki was a very old man, and he was like, "I'm kind of done doing this. Like, I'm over animating."
He can't quit because he sees like what is happening without him. He's like, "All right, this isn't anime."
Oh yeah, it was obviously beautiful, well drawn, and what you can expect from that kind of thing. Very interesting design choices. But like this dude, he just won't give up. He just won't quit.
Yeah, he's got a problem.
Is Miyazaki a cyborg? Question mark.
He's slowly been replacing body parts, like in the time between movies. Every time he declares like he's done making movies, that's when he goes and gets like a robot part put in. And then he comes back to make a new movie.
How long do you think it would take until people start like getting like, hey, like maybe like, because if he only releases a movie like once every 15 years, like maybe when we're like a little bit older, like we have kids, they'll be like, oh, a new Miyazaki movie's coming out. And it's just like, okay, cool, let's go see that. But like, how long do you think it would take, like, if you released a movie every 15 years until like people are like, man, is this guy still like, how is he not dead yet? Like, we start doing like government research into like how Miyazaki.
That's true died. Because at some point, if you thought about it enough, you would like do the math. But when's the last time you thought about how old is he actually? At what point would you have the conscious thought to look it up?
I'm doing it now, just or should I not? Should I?
I mean, you can, and then we'll know that he's probably not dead yet.
It's like if you always look like an old man, maybe he's like Benjamin Button, but instead of like changing to other ages, he's just always looked like an old man.
Well, I've seen things from him when he was. I've seen things from him when he was a young man. I feel like he's probably 72.
Oh my god, well, that's a very liberal estimate. He's 83, which is very old, but I expected him to be like 94.
I'm only 9 years off. That was pretty good.
Yeah, but think about it like logistically. Like a 70-year-old, like some of my grandparents are 70-ish, and like you see them like get around okay, like they, you know. But like once you hit like the 80s, like that's old. Like that's very, very old at that point. Man, how does he do it, Dan?
It's just the young that he feasts upon.
Question mark. Can't say things like that.
No, I will.
We're gonna out Miyazaki.
Fucking sue me, Miyazaki. He doesn't speak English. He'll never know.
Oh, well, so realistically, 83, he could put out another movie. I would say he's got at least another, like, maybe like 7 years to put out a movie. Like, once you get 90, you're probably done. But, like, he could pump one out in the next 7 years, maybe.
We'll see. He might have making.
Oh, no!
Oh, they have the technology.
Oh, this is bad, Dan. They've caught up to us. Like, so far, we've been, like, the most advanced country on the block.
Like, they had numbers, but we had technology.
Yeah.
But now they have matched us, technologically speaking.
I think we're gonna have to level up here soon.
We'll see. We're still, like, gonna win this fight.
Personally, I'm gonna say something that might be controversial here. I think that's a bad decision by the game designers. Like, you never want to. This game's already a little grindy. Dragging things out further does not seem like a good idea from the standpoint of like wanting to play the game.
I agree with you. It doesn't. Adding those people, I'm still gonna win. You're just adding more time to the fight.
You've just made it extremely tedious. Yeah. So.
But this is one of those games that doesn't have to be good. It just has to take a long time.
Like, what is the purpose of that though? Like, what is the what makes that something you want to play? Like, what, I don't get the appeal. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
me neither.
What do you mean by that? Like, people like that though?
I just changed the screen size.
Yeah, it's getting wild on my end.
I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to fix it.
Okay.
No, I made it worse.
All right, Jeffrey, you know what to do. Like, put a picture of like Miyazaki like in the background while that's happening.
You don't need to do that. It didn't take that long. Fuck me.
I wish Jeffrey would do more. Jeffrey needs to earn his fucking keep here. I want more special effects. I want more like, just like, I want more of Potato Boy. You know what I mean? Like that. I want
more Potato Boy in what context?
Oh my God, Dan!
What?
The reason I was doing the lighthouse thing earlier is because I just said I watched the lighthouse right before we started recording this. I think for the second time, and there's a part in it.
Okay, what were you saying?
I don't know. There's a part where Robert Pattinson's character says, "I wish I had a steak right now. I wish I had a steak so fucking bad. I wish I could fuck a steak." And I was like, this guy knows. This guy knows what he's talking about. Like, he gets what I'm putting down here.
So wait a minute.
I did say
I
wasn't gonna fuck Potato Boy.
Now, yeah, that's what I was about to say. I feel like now you kind of actually do want to fuck Potato Boy, and you just revealed yourself.
I'm just saying that I'm not the only one that like gets.
You're not the only one, so you are one of them. Then is what you're saying.
No.
You do want to fuck Potato Boy.
Excited about food to like a visceral level. You know what I mean?
And wants to fuck.
I'm not gonna fuck
Potato Boy.
I'm gonna eat him. I'm gonna eat him
after you fuck him.
I don't think we can say that. I feel like that's like a line cross. Like, that's too much.
You've crossed the line whenever you brought up the idea of fucking Potato Boy.
Oh, fuck. I was just trying to use Robert Pattinson as like a backup, and then I realized too late that it was not the kind of point I was trying to make.
No, you didn't want that backup.
It just made it worse for myself.
Yeah,
like, I Rudy
truly.
Giuliani'd myself.
You did. I'll call
You
Four
know Rudy
Seasons.
Giuliani. Yeah, like he fucks Potato Boy, right? Like fuck, marry, kill. He picks Potato Boy to fuck every time.
See, now you're trying to deflect away from you wanting to fuck Potato Boy. by bringing up someone that most people generally agree like they don't like. So like you'll have people like, oh yeah, but Rudy Giuliani though, huh? He's the worst. Oh, we all see what you're trying to do here to cover for yourself, Jesse.
Oh no, he's on to me. I'm gonna deflect even further because I just noticed that the door is like a cybernetic door. I never noticed that before. Are they all like that?
Oh, the walls? I haven't ever really thought about it.
It looks like a matrix, like a big matrix wall.
Kind of, yeah.
Waluigi!
This game has just become like a nothing fest.
A nothing. Dan, here's what we should do. Can we just like crank our dudes up to like level 15?
Oh, so then
And
everything
like,
just becomes easy?
Yeah, like so we don't have to think about it too much. We do have 10 tickets, so you said we needed what, 11 more?
We need 11 tickets, yeah.
Okay, one more ticket, and then we'll do the fun part of the show where we like roll.
So you just want to upgrade everyone?
Yeah, I want to get just beefy boys in there.
Get everyone up to 10.
Okay. I mean, does Miko get up to 15 then at that point?
We're not gonna upgrade Miko
Oh, okay.
because I already upgraded her
Past 10?
past 10.
Oh, I thought she was only 10. Okay. Dan, what level is Miko?
It's not important what level Miko is. Oh, this guy's
okay.
already 10.
I was gonna say, like, I guess
I might as well upgrade even more.
I was gonna say, like, I guess you're not like a real Miko fan if you're not gonna level Miko up, but I guess you did it when nobody was looking.
Mm-hmm.
You sly fox. Oh baby. Oh no.
You said 15.
I know. I'm just like, this is getting wild here. I don't get it. What are you doing there? Do you have to pick something, or does it just assign
yeah? Well,
something?
after everything, after level 10, you can get skills. I'm not gonna talk to you about it because it's just gonna be boring, and I don't care.
Okay. You want me to talk about something interesting, like something that's not Potato Boy. Oh, I have a porn report for the first time in forever. This is your porn report with Jesse. I think it was something like that, right?
The problem is because you do it every time, then we can't just play the recording that we have of it.
Oh, Jeffrey has a soundbite.
I think
All
so, but it's too late because you did it again.
No, Jeffrey, put the soundbite in now.
No.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Your daily porn report with Jesse.
Don't. It's too late. Jesse did it again on his own.
This isn't so much about, like, sometimes I talk about content, but I feel like a lot of the time I just tell you the titles of things. If you've forgotten about Batman. The Joker. Oh, who was it? It was.
Let's go to New Year's. Think we can probably beat this one now, right? Everyone's pretty tough.
What was it? The Joker's henchman or something?
Yeah, the
Batman's...
Joker's the gangbang with the Joker's henchman, something like that. That's a classic porn report. There's no one that remembers that will have watched this.
We don't even remember that.
No, I can't remember when it happened.
But so this one was titled, and I thought this was ridiculous. The title of this porn video was, and I quote, "Anal for thee, but not for he."
Oh man, this is like a fucking English poem.
It sounds like a riddle. Anal for thee, but not for he? And it was like, it was not like old-timey themed at all. It just had like a fucking wild title.
Hold on, I thought we'd have the wall by then, but we didn't.
Damn.
We'll play things a bit different.
Is this... Oh, okay.
Anal for thee, but not for he.
That's not for he. So like, there's some sort of cucking going on. Like, he can't have the anal, but
well, maybe he doesn't want the anal.
Oh,
we don't know it's
see.
cucking.
Like, he won't do the anal. Like, not he, but thee. Does thy want thy anal? Man, that just made me think of something wild, damn. Jeffrey, just like cut whatever you need to if it starts getting too wet and wild here. Do you think people back then did anal? Like, do you think Middle Ages people did the old sodomy road? You know, get wild with it in the back door?
I mean, people must have done it because there's a bit in the Bible that says about doing it.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That part that everybody likes it. Yeah, I was talking just for like male on female interaction. But yeah, I get.
But like, my point is, if they knew about it that way, like it was a known factor. So I don't know if it's a thing that happened, but they at least knew about it. Which makes me think at some point they would have done it then. You know what I mean?
Well, like medieval people would think it's taboo, but I think Romans and like Greeks would probably be like, "Oh yeah, like we do all the."
Well, like Greek guys were doing it with each other, so it's not much of a stretch to assume they were doing it with women too.
Yeah. Here in Sparta, every hole's a goal. If you know what I mean.
I mean, it was a different time.
It was a different time. What, you gonna cancel Sparta? You can't cancel Sparta. Dude.
This thing.
Oh shit. It's always the same one though. So much damage. Oh my god.
So strong.
We need healer stat. Let's get a dog in there. We need more gerbils. Our knights are level 15, Dan. They can hold their own.
I think we wipe here, and then we put up a wall, maybe, to protect our healers.
Ooh. The wall doesn't defend us from damage, though, does it?
But it stopped that thing from moving forward from attack. Oh, but then Miko moved too far forward.
Miko, you stupid cow.
It's at half health, though, which is... We get these healers, they sacrifice their lives to buy us time.
I don't know. What's the play here, Dan? Okay.
Miko behind the desk.
Knockback. Miko behind the desk. We can get the wall up in 13 seconds here.
But it's already attacking our thing, so the wall doesn't do us any good.
Oh, you're right. It won't. Oh my
no,
God.
We're still not ready.
Like, there's no, like, ramping up into the difficulty. It's just, like, we're, like, wiping the floor, and then it's like, oh, no, get fucked.
But, Jesse, this is just, like, a different special thing. This is mostly for people, I'm assuming, that have already completed the game.
Okay.
With this, the problem is that it just never gets difficult, but this episode is over.
Oh, I had an idea. What was it?
You made such a big deal about how you knew what it was going to be.
Oh, no. What was it?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. You didn't remember what the idea was.
What were we talking about?
Oh, no.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You useless piece of trash.
This is why you shouldn't smoke marijuana, children. Like, I've ruined my brain permanently. Like, I'm being serious. This is a PSA. Like, don't smoke. All right, I'm just gonna say, like what book makes you nostalgic, Dan?
Oh, that's not what it was. That's not what it was at all. That's so sad. I thought you were gonna try to think of it, but you just gave up.
It's too.
That's perhaps the saddest thing. How quickly you just moved on and accepted that thought's lost forever. Think about how happy you were.
Okay,
Whenever you remembered.
I was pretending to be the lighthouse guy. What were you talking about? Like, try to like jog my memory. Like, what were you talking about?
It was pretty close to the beginning of the episode when you mentioned it.
I know, that's the problem. That's why I can't remember it now.
Had we started talking about Miyazaki yet?
No, definitely not. Fuck.
God damn it, Jesse. I do have the recording. We could technically listen to it.
I mean, no, just do the book. I'll get it. I'll remember it next time. I'll write it down.
You won't, and you won't. Both of those things are lies, but okay.
I will now. You reminded me.
What book am I nostalgic? Dude, you know what I'm saying? If you can't remember now, you think you're going to remember later?
I'll watch the clip back, and then I'll remember. I'll know.
What book? Probably The Hobbit. I read that when I was a kid.
Like, how young?
I don't know. I was maybe like 7 or 8.
That's a serious read for a 7-year-old.
Well, I'm a lot smarter than you.
Fair enough. All right.
Goodbye.
We'll see you later.